Welcome back, my kindred spirits. It's me, I'm back doing this thing again. And as I always say, and I want you to know, I'm not here to make you think like me. I just want you to think. And I know you're wondering, why is it important for me to want to make sure you think? Because a lot of people aren't using their thought processes. They're not thinking things through. People just acting out because they don't know. So when you tap in to who you truly are, you take control of you by tapping into your authentic authenticity, excuse me. So for those who are new, I welcome you too, because you are also welcome to tap in and become a part of the kindred spirits, if you're a kindred spirit. So if you like what I have to bring, you value the information I offer here, then go ahead and subscribe. Also, thumbs up the video so that my video can be in rotation and recommended for those who are seeking out information such as myself. And you are welcome to share my videos if you like the information and think anyone else can value from it as well. So also, okay, I was about to get on with it, but also you're welcome to leave a comment and question below in the comment section. And anything else you need to connect with me with, look in my description box. I know I don't remember to say all of this in all of my videos, but hey, I'm remembering today, okay? I'm remembering today. Also, is there another also? Oh yeah, at the end of this video, I will be leaving my contact information. If you don't want to comment below, you can always email me, DM me on my social media platforms as well. But just welcome, welcome, welcome again, kindred spirits, because it's about to go up. All right. All right. Okay, so we're going to talk about some things. Okay. Are y'all all right with that? Because we need to talk about some things. All right. So, excuse all that smacking and the creaking of this chair. You know, I put this chair together, so you know, women's strength, you know, stuff might creak a little bit, but it's all right. It's all right. It's gonna be all right. But what I want to talk about is recognizing the day and time that we're in. You know, it doesn't surprise me about the things that's going on in the world now. Some people acting surprised. Some people just can't believe what they think they've read in their religious texts and all of this. And, you know, you were forewarned. And about that forewarning, if you're forewarned about things and you haven't prepared for what you were forewarned about, then guess what? It's nobody else's fault but yours. Let's tap into our authenticity, our true selves. That's all authenticity is. The truth of you, who you truly are. Now, a lot of us didn't understand what those warnings were. Some of you didn't even believe some of your religious texts. And if it wasn't in your religious text, it was given to you through media, certain secret codes. subliminal messages is the other thing they call it. And for those who are true, who's always been true, who's been influenced in some ways, but made their way back to who they truly are, or are making their way towards who they truly are. Now, I get it, because there were, even though I grew up in a religious household, some of that stuff I didn't fully understand or understood. But I was still searching. Yeah, I was getting caught up in other stuff. Some of that stuff I was fully aware, because I called myself burning out my desires. I want to get that stuff burnt out. I want to experience some of them pleasures. You know what I'm talking about? Ooh, yes, indeed. I'm allowing the truth of me to speak through to you. Truth, recognize truth in all that we do. Lies, recognize lies as well. That's why it's very important to tap in and get to know who you truly are. For you have the power of will to decide right from wrong for you. Because what's right for you may not be right for somebody else. That's why we shouldn't impose our intentions, our ways, our thoughts upon others and try to force them. Yeah, you can give examples of your life. You can talk about your life. You can talk about things you've seen and ways of teaching others how to enjoy their life and walk their own path. Sometimes our path may be examples for others, but what I try to communicate or express is be free to be you. It's okay. Come from behind the mask. Take it off. Take off the fake identity in order to fit in. Fully be you in all of your authenticity. Truly you. Falling in love with yourself. Accepting the difference in others and not judging that. You know, you might look at it weird because it's not something you would do. You'd be like, okay. I've done it. And now I'm at the point where I'd be like, oh, okay, they're showing me who they truly are or who they can really be or trying to be. You're either going to see the truth of them or the false perception of them. So, you have to understand, well, you don't have to, but understand or understand that life is leading you to what you truly want. You put it out there. You have a glimpse of something. You know, even growing up, something was still fake. Some of the questions you had within wasn't being answered. So when you get to a certain point in your life where you have control of your life and no one is nurturing you anymore, no one is there to protect you, no one is responsible for your upbringing. And no matter how you were upbrought, you can change that if your soul does not agree with that. You're grateful and thankful for the basics, helping you to survive, nourishing you. Some of the basics. Now, each household is different. So I'm not talking about those who were adopted. Well, I am talking about that, because something about being adopted, and, adoptive parents, we want to mold. Yeah, we get some of that. Well, I don't want to say we, but, those who are brought up in a household that isn't biologically connected, you get some of that. But you're going to respond, no matter what, naturally, organically, towards what's already encoded within your DNA. That which your biological mother and father have already instilled within you is going to come out naturally. So you may have the adoptive parents, the foster parents, to nourish certain things for your survival, for your nourishment of getting you to become aware. But always remember, when you reach a certain age in life, even if you are brought up by your biological parents, doesn't necessarily mean, I've always said this in other videos, we come through our parents, not to them. For they are responsible for our nourishment and protecting us and upbringing until we reach the age where now we can decide for our own which path we want to go. So we need to stop blaming parents, whatever kind of parents they were, foster, adoptive, biological, okay? And other influences in the world, whether they are teachers, doctors, judges, security, whatever. Because there's something within us that's coded within, that desire for the human awareness to tap in. That's why I say understand or overstand and not understand, because I'm tired of understanding. I'm tired of standing under mofos and not really knowing. Even though I give you some of the basics and simplicity of life, these are just tools for you to use to take back control and authority for who you truly are. For we're implanted with the essence of a greater source that connects us. It's like we are a portion of a greater being. An example of that portion is like being a cell to the whole body. So you have billions of people. Also, we're like the minor to the major. The minute to the whole. We are a portion. I'm trying to get you to understand that you're like the sail to the earth. There's some good sails, there's some bad sails that can develop. There's some sails that's already charged with both proton and electron, which making it neutron. Correct me if I'm wrong, how I'm breaking that down. But I'm just trying to get you to understand and overstand how we are connected. We're the cells in one body. So the greater source is within us as a portion in us all, including all living beings and things, whether it be the grass or the trees, the birds to the dogs, the fish to the mermaids, whatever it may be. And you have to come to understand your part in this creation. And also recognize the time that we're living in. A lot of us who come from or born at a certain time want to hold on to those childhood times. And it's okay to be able to reflect and remember the music, the cooking, the family members who have come and passed away. Remember the teachings that they've given you when it involves certain things. Like you may have liked how your grandma cooked her biscuits and you want to bring that forward and continue that tradition. But it does not necessarily mean all of those traditions are going to be carried out the same way. Because you may add a different type of ingredient to them biscuits. Just give it a little more spice, a little more flair. But we all have something to bring into this world, to add to. And it's not always going to be the same. For that's what change is all about. When something new comes into this world, accept it's not going to be like you. It's all about accepting the difference in everything, the new as well as the old. So that which is new that come in, it can respect that which has come before it. I don't like to call things old. Because, you know, for some of you, you get old, but for some of us, we get better. We get better with time or with every moment, depending on you. You are free to be who you are. And where we don't realize that is because we're being distracted with subliminal messages, trends, fears, temptations to keep us off our path. But if you can recognize that's what's going on, then you can always stay connected and aligned with the source within. You will also come to realize there's something else within that guides you without. Something that from time to time is looking through you, observing what's around you and in your environment. There's a human awareness of something more authentic from within. And that which is within expands from within to the outside of you. And it can expand even more. So just know what's within is without. This is why it is said that you create your world, because your thoughts and feelings that you feel, because you know your thoughts is the gun. but the feeling is the bullet. That bullet bursts out and expand out into your environment and bring back into your world that which you manifested through your thoughts and feelings. You create your world. So pay attention to your thoughts and your feelings. That which you give so much focus on or into. So again, when you become a certain age and there's no one to tell you what to do, how to do it within a household, just know. I know some of you may say, oh, but there's the government, there's the law, but there's also a law within you, a universal law that speaks from within, that is trying to get you to tap back in. Because you can be in the world, but not of it. You may understand how to move, but you're still tapped in. You haven't forgotten. You realize, or you have awakened, or you are awakening to your truth, your true reality. The authenticity of you wants you to realize you have a choice. You always have a choice. Because sometimes you may feel, due to the manipulation and fear that's trying to give you and distract you with a certain type of mind control. But if you realize the manipulation that's upon you, you will realize how to maneuver around that and still stay true to you. So you still always have a choice. You are your own authority. You are responsible for you. Can we see that? Can you feel that? Feel it. That's why you have to think twice. You get a first thought, but then you get a second thought. So maybe you have to think thrice. And when you think thrice, you go back to the first thought. The first thought comes very quickly to the point where you may miss it if you're not paying attention. Maybe not even think thrice. It's always about thinking twice, because that first thought comes in so quick that you'll think twice and then you have to go back to the first thought. So ain't no thrice. Well, if there's a thrice, the thrice is to go back to what was first. As it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. Walk with me and go within. Because when you go within, you remember how it was in the beginning. What's first, not what's second. The second portion are the lessons to bring you back to where you began. All of that which we go through in life, the pain, they're all lessons. The pain is just a slap on the hand to make you realize, oh, I don't want to do that again, to get the lesson because it hurt. So you experience that pain, that hurt, so you don't repeat it. So you don't keep repeating the same dumb shit. Excuse my German. You know, I just get so passionate because it's something that you feel intuitively, strongly, passionately from within. That's why you got to acknowledge the inner standing, because it's that inner you, that true you, self-authentic you, that's trying to get you to tap in. So you can stand over and overstand what you're examining. You get a great view from above and also from within when you're there in it. You're there in it and you stand over it and see what you've been in. Be able to examine that from a microscopic view, looking through your telescope or the microscope to see the bits and pieces. And then you have to get closer to it. You have to get in to tap in, to see it for what it truly is up close. So just know that all of our experiences, all the lessons that we go through is coming from within. You're attracting that. You're attracting what you've been thinking and feeling about. So those you come in contact with up close, tapping in, getting a more telescopic view where the micro is macronized to you or magnetized to you. It's not like magnet, but it's magnified, made bigger so you can see it. And you keep going through the BS and BS. I can't understand what is it I'm not doing right. Sit back and reflect and examine, introspect. What are you still doing? What can you do different from that which you keep cycling, recycling? We don't want to keep recycling. We want to cycle out and do something different. Meditate, pray about it. You know, you got to pray, because prayer is a tool used to speak with the divine within. And those that's connected, your ancestors, no matter how ancient they are, your benevolent ancestors, your spirit guides that you may not see with the physical eyes, but you may intuitively feel with the other senses that's there and available to you, to sense their presence around you from time to time. That's trying to get you to tap in. Tap into the other senses, because there's not just one sense. You're going to realize when you get to a certain age and start experiencing life on your own, taking responsibility for your own path that you was not taught as a child, you're going to come to realizing things that you weren't taught in the schools or institutions, whether it be religious organization, school organization, whatever organization it is. You're going to, well, I can't say you're going to. Let me just say, when you start to learn things that's going on around you and things are being exposed and come to light for yourself, that's if you really want to know. Because you have to choose you. Once you choose you to be the chosen one, to be your own savior, and come to realize no one else is coming to save you when it comes to your soul, who you truly are, your path, your knowing, your mission, your purpose. You are your own savior. If you're looking for someone to physically to come and save you, which is something different, and you may be able to telepathically connect with someone close to you when you're in danger physically, who will change their course and connect with the telepathic thoughts you're sending out. That's close by, that will come and save you physically when you're in danger. But your soul, your spirit, who's going to save that? So it's a choice that has to be made. And just know, when you choose to tap in, just know it's not all lolly and delightful. It comes with the good and the bad, or how you perceive it to be. It's not just a game. Because a lot of people say, oh, it's a game. Well, it's not just a game. Because even though your perception might be a game, play, and not take it seriously, but take it seriously. Because some people take the game very seriously. It's so much to be made aware. And when I speak on self-healing is you making the effort to heal yourself and gather what information you need for you that's going to give you the codes to awaken your DNA, the right keys that connect in the locks that's in the depth of your DNA that will awaken it and waken the cells in the body so that the sunlight and the enlightenment can reach that will reach the depths of those cells to awaken, to liven you up again so that you feel more alive. And with that, your eye open to see the lies and the manipulation when you're on your path towards your elevation, to vibrate at a higher frequency so you may no longer be deceived. Again, I'm not here to make you think like me. I just want you to think. Hi, my name is AnitaYarbrough, and I am your holistic healing life coach and counselor. I bring to you today my signature programs based on healing transformations that align purpose. My first signature program, self-authentication based healing. This paradigm shifting and transformative based program is designed to share life experiences due to the changing times we're in to assert your self authenticating willpower. In this program, you will learn the importance of healing to help lead the way towards understanding a new age mindset that promotes creative, holistic living for unlocking your purpose. Transform and align with your purpose in any area you choose. Within these changing times, by trying a new approach to tasks and or activities to gain courage and confidence. Feel free to accept the changes in the world and experience the new, real you without judgment from yourself and others. Learn to accept uncontrollable circumstances. Let go of the past and activate a new you. Overcome blockages on your way towards your newfound freedom after attending this life-changing presentation. After this program, you will be able to learn the difference between using logic and intuition, understand how your belief systems influence your authenticity. Learn the importance of balancing your light and dark psyche. Use mental and emotional coping techniques to transcend traumas and pain to start the healing process. Gaining self-acceptance to heal through self-talk and expression. My second signature program is lifestyle-based healing. This life building and knowledge based program is designed to help you succeed in the next phase of transformational growth during these changing times to enhance your development. In this session, you will learn how to tap into your natural survival resources and following the intuitive influences that open your eyes to new pathways of living, achieve greater results, and supercharge your mission by creating a new lifestyle. You will come to understand how to discipline your body, your mind, and spirit to prepare the unexpected and expected changes in your life, inside and out. Inspire others to do the same. Become efficient and improve functionality after this enlightening presentation. After this program, you will be able to learn what your limits are towards change, learn how to replace unwanted habits with better practices, identify your stress triggers and traumas, to make changes and self-heal. Learn about inner and outside influences that affect your lifestyle. Understand how good health practices establishes great wealth to enhance a certain lifestyle. Learn the importance of your survival and creating your new life and what it takes to sustain a new lifestyle. Expose your toxicities before incorporating new lifestyle changes. Now, this third signature program is my communication-based healing. This mind-enriching session will teach you how to express and communicate your thoughts and feelings. Demonstrate many ways to communicate your subconscious mind to gain control of your life. The strategies in this portion of the program will fine-tune your communication skills within these changing times by using your childlike imagination to promote healing and find your confidence to better express yourself. Learn how to analyze the communication style of others, which better helps with understanding how to communicate. So after this presentation, you will be able to achieve a life of mastery that is limitless. So after this program, you will be able to learn to listen to your true voice, to break your own hypnotic spell, learn importance of self-talk, creatively express your imagination to welcome in the healing process, learn and understand different communication styles, find out how to communicate commands to your subconscious mind to create change. Now, this last signature program is community-based healing. This approach into the community dynamics during these times of change will alter your reality to identify patterns in situations and know when to seek solutions. Learn the positives and negatives of comparisons and judgments that are used within your environment or community. Learn tactics to break away from the trends within your environment and community that are presently not realized as mind control tools. Learn manifestations for your ideal environment or community, which can influence and become impressionable to others. Before this presentation ends, it will empower your every move. So after this program, you will be able to understand how to manifest your needs and wants, recognizing patterns that will create solutions for a better change, learn how to recognize individuals of bad or good influence in your space, understand how making peace with yourself can become a masterpiece for an ideal community, create better habits and practices that will help you attain the peace you so desire, and design and create a space that cannot be compared to others. I would like to thank you for taking time out in your busy day and joining me or sitting with me in learning more about my signature programs. As I always tell others, I am not here to make you think like me. I just want you to think. Again, thank you and have a great rest of your day.